Think about it. The trash and recycling bins on our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at FirstStateIceHockey.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more. Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Hi, friends. A most pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be. A Delaware Hockey Night triple header coming your way on this Saturday afternoon, and we kick things off with the undefeated University of Delaware Blue Hens women's team. They take on the Loyola of Maryland Greyhounds on this Saturday afternoon. James Witherite flying solo on the airwaves. Our dear friend Bob Thomas still on the mend from hip replacement. Best wishes, Bob. We hope you get well soon, and we can't wait to see you back in the callers box with us here in the second half of the season. There's a look from our new overhead cam at the Loyola Greyhounds closing up their warm-up. Delaware on the other end of the ice. Looking to extend their record to 13-0-0. They have just been a force this season. They've outscored their opponents 77-6. On the other side of the Thanksgiving break, they defeated Towson 8-0, peppering the Tigers with 92 shots on goal. How about that? 3 goals from Sam Schultz, 2 from Jess Pittinello, 2 from Julia Nema, 1 from Morgan Thrush. And just an absolute tour de force, which has become commonplace for these Delaware Blue Hens this season. That all said, last time that Delaware and Loyola met, not so much in terms of offensive firepower. A 3-0 win for the Blue Hens with goals from Sam Schultz, Courtney Marino, and Priya Albert, who is scratched this afternoon along with Ashley O'Neill. This is the first of 3 games in the month of December for Delaware. They host Maryland tomorrow, and then next Saturday night they'll take on Rowan. We'll have that game for you, a late night tilt from Hollydale on Delaware Hockey Night Radio. Of course, the full schedule available at dehockeynight.com. Our pregame segment brought to you by our dear, dear friends at Limestone Pension Associates. Retirement doesn't occur when you turn 65, and saving for retirement can be challenging. These things take planning. And who better to help you with that than Limestone Pension Associates, who have helped small businesses across America do just that for the past 35 years. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more. Warm-ups have concluded. Without further ado, we'll take you inside the glass for this afternoon's opening introductions. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. The American Collegiate Hockey Association presents this afternoon's Women's Division II matchup between the visiting Loyola University of Maryland Greyhounds and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Here are this afternoon's starting lineups. For Loyola of Maryland, starting in goal, number 31, Grace Lunder. On defense, number 42, Anna Sosik. And number 13, Victoria Durham. Starting at forward, number 5, Caitlin Cavanaugh. Number 6, Sophia Theodore. And number 81, Emma Alexander. And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting at defense, a freshman, number 14, Mia Bonfilio. And a freshman wearing number 6, Olivia Hootie. Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 24, Sam Schultz. A sophomore, number 29, Jess Pintanello. And a senior, number 11, Courtney Marino. And backstopping the Blue Hens, a senior, number 23, Morgan Cullen. Your Blue Hens are coached by Ken Deming, Al Gallo, and Katie Smith. The on-ice officials for this afternoon's game are Chuck Bolnick and Cody Baldwin. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who proudly and bravely defend it with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Pre-game festivities have concluded, and now we turn our attention to healthy competition. Loyola clad in their away green sweaters will travel from right to left here in period number 1. Delaware in their home whites. The traditional home kits for Delaware. Blue numbers on the back, blue helmets, blue pants, gold trim all round. They will travel left to right here in the first period of play. First period brought to you by our good friends at First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and events, as well as their partnership with the Delaware Junior Blue Hens, who also call Fred Rust Arena home, by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Team conferences breaking up. Looking at the netminders for this game, Morgan Cullen, the senior, 7-0-0 for Delaware with an .081 goals against average and a .975 save percentage. 178 feet away from her will await Grace Lunder, who has backstopped Loyola in all 11 of their games. She is 7-4-0 on the year with a .245 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. It's worth noting, too, that both goalies in this game, Cullen and Lunder alike, have accounted for an assist for their respective sides. Sam Schultz will take the opening face-off for Delaware. Across from her, in Loyola green, Sophia Theodore. We are ready to go for the first of 3 on Delaware Hockey Night here on this Saturday afternoon, working into evening. Hootie shovels the puck from center into the Loyola end. Held in at the point off a failed clearing attempt. She throws the puck in toward the Loyola net. It's swatted right back to her by the other number 6, Sophia Theodore, who corrals the puck behind her own goal off a failed feed intended for Schultz. Holding the left point, Mia Bonfilio finds resistance high in the zone. Courtney Marino chasing down a loose puck. Schultz works it high again to Olivia Hootie. Thrown through traffic, tip from Pittinello. Was deflected wide by netminder Grace Lunder to the far corner of the Loyola of Maryland zone. Recovered by Marino, centering feed. Pittinello's shot wobbles high and wide, and this puck is cleared out by Kelly Shaw from behind the Loyola goal. Held in by Hootie once again, smartly at the right point. She's been on from the start. This first Blue Hens combination on for 70 seconds so far. Another failed clear. Advanced up the slot by Schultz to Marino, looking for her 6th goal of the season, but she couldn't get stick on puck, and now Loyola was able to clear. It was Emma Alexander who sent the puck back into the neutral zone, but it was turned right back in by Bonfilio, and now the Hens will get some fresh legs on for the first time after a long first shift, but not a particularly tiring one for the Hens. They camped out in the Loyola zone the whole 85 seconds of that first exchange, and really not much in the way of early exertion on their part. Second line on, Julia Nema collides up the near boards with Durham turning on the pressure in the neutral zone. Dubin on with Gallagher, and Nema in the second combination for the left to right traveling undefeated so far Blue Hens. Paige Winterberg and Abigail Crittenden, the second defensive pair. And a long shot from the Greyhounds, covered by Cullen for a pause in play. Faceoff came to Cullen's right, swatted by Morgan Thrush, third line center. On with Busey and McFadden. That third combination of forwards. And now advanced by Corey Busey up the left wall into the Loyola zone again. Paige Winterberg, the Texan, holds the right point. Bobs and weaves her way through traffic. 200-foot defender. Gets a shot away, but from an awkward angle at the outside of the right circle. Tipped to the far wall by Lunder, where a battle develops at the base of the Loyola zone. Work now to Emma Chaffee. Shot from the top of the right circle was wide, delayed penalty coming up against the Loyola side, and we see a signal for a hook from Chuck Bolnick. 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the contest. It will go against Sophia Theodore of the Greyhounds, and that will send Delaware to the Colonial Motors power play for the first time today. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory of pre-owned cars perfect for any purpose and budget online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Loyola of Maryland penalty assessed to number 6, Sophia Theodore. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 4 seconds in the first period. Theodore 2 for hooking at 3:04. The Pittinello shot from point blank range lofted its way through roundabout the top of the crease area, so not a shot on goal. There was a chance from up high off the stick of Olivia Hootie, which took a hop right at the top of the crease, but was handled easily by Lunder. Bonfilio, working the left point, finds Pittinello at the half wall. Cycled on down below the goal to Marino. She works below the net, comes out the right side. Angled to the corner still by Sosik on her way back out up the near wall. One-timer Courtney Marino. Easily shoveled aside by Lunder, who crossed over to the near post to square up well for that shot, the 4th one from Delaware so far this game. Delayed offside. Marino tags up after Olivia Hootie worked the puck back in. Marino chips it forward over the center logo under pressure from Alexander. Chased down by Pittinello, but she's double-teamed at the far half wall. Under pressure, she backhands the puck below the goal. Caitlin Cavanaugh recovers it for Loyola there, and it's swatted on up ice by Emma Alexander. Time for Loyola to get some fresh penalty killers on. And Olivia Hootie, the freshman, with a goal and 4 assists so far this season. Trails back into her own end to recover the puck. Second wave of the power play on the Julian Nima shot off the drop pass. Into the pads. There's the first goal of the game. Off the rebound, it goes in. And Delaware scores on the Colonial Motors power play. It is 1-0. Was it Hootie getting her second? She's going to lead the line back to the bench. And the Hens open the scoring 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the contest. Waiting for the penalty time to get cleared off the board, and it does go. To Olivia Hootie, getting her second of the season. And it's now 1-0 Delaware. A Delaware goal! Her second of the season. Scored by number 6, Olivia Hootie. Assisted by number 12, Julia Nima. And number 13, Emily Gallagher. Time of the power play goal, 5 minutes 45 seconds in the first period. Hootie's second from Nima and Gallagher. At 5:45, it was a power play goal. Correction on the time of the goal, it should read 4 minutes 45 seconds. Delaware goal at 4:45. And another just like that. Nima gets one. More a look at the gathering than the goal itself. It just looked so incredibly nonchalant. that unfortunately we missed it here at first. But Julia Nema certainly didn't. She got her 6th of the season. It's 2-0 Delaware. And we've got a player down at center ice. Kavanaugh landed badly at center ice. She's heading off under her own power. Could have been much worse than it ultimately was. Thankfully, she's back to the bench. And play will continue, or rather resume, in the Delaware zone, in the Delaware attacking zone. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. Just over 6 minutes elapsed in this first period. 2-0 the score. Hens out to the early lead. Shot from the half wall. Blocked. Winterberg follow-up chance. Rockets wide, ends up in the near corner, corralled by Thrush. Thrown through the slot. Busey's stick was lifted. Recovering the puck for Loyola. Julia Pardo fails to clear. It will be walked forward out by Alexander. Alexander challenged by Busey in neutral territory. Time now for the Hens to get a change. A Delaware goal! Her 6th of the season, scored by number 12, Julia Nema. Time of the unassisted goal, 5 minutes, 35 seconds in the second period. Nema unassisted, her 6th of the season at 5:35. Schultz won the face-off, crashing the net after the draw was Mackenzie Keller. Kelly couldn't bang the puck home. She was denied by the pads of Lunder on 2 separate occasions. Hootie holds the right point. Works the puck again to Schultz. Trying to feed it net front. Waiting there was Kelly. Christina Green on the doorstep as well. Thrown in from the left point in Bonfilio, but intercepted, and now worked up the middle by Durham. Finding another layer of defense in the form of Hootie, waiting just inside the Delaware blue line. She dumps the puck into the corner, and out come the Hens in a 3-on-2. Schultz through traffic, shot. Oh no! That one stopped by Lunder. Looked like a great opportunity, but Lunder in desperation got there. This shot covered up from long range. Hootie let one go from the point. Let's have a look at that Schultz chance one more time here during the stoppage with 12:12 to go. Comes out of the zone. Here's Schultz racing up the right dots. Dekes past the defender, walks it in. Ooh. Maybe got the post. Bonfilio from center point. Couldn't connect. Delaware, in terms of shots on goal, 14-1. Make it 2 as Cullen swats that long-range chance away. 3-on-2 for the Hens. Hootie through traffic. Backhander pops up over the Loyola crossbar. Rebound corralled by Marino. To Pittinello working below the cage. We're just beyond the 8-minute mark. The give and go intended for Marino coming back to the slot. Was denied by Lunder, so too was the follow-up chance. She covers for a pause in play. With a 11:33 to go in the first period. Delaware up 2-0 over the Greyhounds from Loyola of Maryland. Marino controls the puck off the attacking zone draw, leaves it back to Schreck at the point. Marino again out of the corner, centering feed. Emma Chaffee stepping up into the mid-slot. Shot was blocked. Held by Liebman. Crossing to the near side just inside the Loyola of Maryland blue line. Cross-ice feed to Marino. Centering pass from the corner off the stick of Pittinello doesn't connect with Liebman, crashing in. Liebman, the New Yorker, back to her own blue line to recover the puck. But back to the other Emma, that's Chaffee. Advanced to Kendall Dubin, who accelerates now up the left wing boards into the Loyola zone, but surrounded by a trio of Greyhounds. Backhand shot crossing through the slot, misses the far post. Recovered now by Sullivan, but not cleared. Stolen by Julian Nima. Double teamed, pinned to the backboards now by Anna Sosik. Puck recovered by Gallagher for Delaware, who works to more space on the left side. Turning center point, throws the puck in. Dubin tries to jam the puck in from under the glove of Lunder. The play is whistled dead with 10:19 to go. In the first period of this 2-0 hockey game, net knocked off its moorings behind Lunder. And the face-off will come to the left of the Loyola netminder, after Chuck Bolnick and Cody Baldwin get the net back in position. Bird's eye view of the face-off. Which was maintained by the Hens. The Gallagher shot. Sticked away by Lunder. Rebound held in by Crittenden. She steps up from 35 feet, shot right into the right leg of Lunder. That's the 18th Delaware shot of the game. Again, quantity, a strong point in terms of Delaware shots. Quality, most of them fairly easy for Lunder to handle. This is an icing against the Greyhounds with 9:40 to go in the first period. McFadden chases down the puck below the goal. Overskates it ultimately. It's worked up the near boards by Sosik from the carom shot behind the net. Held in by Winterberg. Long shot caught and saved once again by Grace Lunder. 9:22 to go in this first frame of a 2-0 hockey game. Face off again at the near dot. Working the corner, that is McFadden. Played around the far side and now chipped free up the right wing boards by Alexander. But Winterberg turns on the Jets, hustles back into the Delaware end to recover the puck. She skates around 3-4 checking Greyhounds, sets up an odd woman rush back into the attacking zone. Backhand shot from 15 feet was wide. Rosenthal lost her footing, couldn't play the rebound out. Theodore, on the other hand, works it back beyond center ice for Loyola of Maryland. We are just past the 11-minute mark of the first period of this 2-0 hockey game. Delaware with the advantage, looking to extend their undefeated season to 13-0-0. As we mentioned during pregame, in the earlier meeting between these two sides, the Hens were victorious over the Greyhounds 3-0, that on October 3rd. On the season, Delaware has outscored their opponents, now by a tally of 79-6. In from the corner comes Thrush. Her progress halted. Kelly tries to feed the puck back to Hootie, but the zone is lost and the Hens tag up. Olivia Hootie back through into a 1-on-2. Shot between defenders, right into the chest protector of Lunder, who stood up to make her 18th save of the game. 20th Delaware shot. We're just 12 minutes in, folks. The Hens have pretty well established residence in the Loyola end. Centering feed set up a Thrush shot from 35 feet out, which likewise was saved. This puck is cleared from between the circles by Durham, steadied by Cullen. This will not be an icing. That clear had a pretty good line on it. And now comes Carlson up the left wing boards. Gets some pressure from Thrush on her way back into the Delaware end. Corralled by Hootie, played behind the cage to Green, working the far corner. Green up the left side. Lumbers the puck on, gets stood up at the point by Sosek, holding the zone airtight for Loyola. The ladies in white and blue will ultimately overpower those in green. Get as far as center. It was Mackenzie Kelly who gained the red line before dumping the puck into the Greyhounds' end. Dump and chase. A chance from Schultz denied. Likewise the follow-up from Pittinello. And that gives us a chance to catch our breath with 6:42 to go in the first period of this 2-0 contest. Delaware with the advantage and the attacking zone face-off coming to the left of Lunder. Alexander takes it for Loyola. Holding the point was Liebman. Or rather, it was Chaffee holding the point. And a penalty against Loyola will send Delaware back to the Colonial Motors power play with 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go. In the first period, Durham off for a trip. At 13:25 for the Blue Hens, it's back to the Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Loyola of Maryland penalty assessed to number 13, Victoria Durham. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes and 25 seconds in the first period. Durham, 2 for tripping at 13:25. Marino advances the puck up the neutral zone to Schultz. She crosses to the top of the right circle, drop past Courtney Marino. Look shot from 35 feet. It was blocked by Alexander and subsequently cleared by Theodore. Pittinello recovers behind her own goal line. We're inside the final 6 minutes of this first period. Delaware looking to pad a 2-0 lead after scoring a power play goal to open their tally here in the first. Gallagher can't get to the puck in time. Sosek takes it away, sends it up ice, kills a little bit more time off the Durham tripping minor. We're down to the final 45 seconds of said penalty. Here come the Hens back on the attack. Dubin circles below the goal. Leaves it high. Winterberg one-timer from 50 feet, just off its line, and now covered up by Lunder for a pause in play with 5:07 to go. In the first period, Delaware with the woman advantage for another 32 seconds and a 2-0 advantage to keep them comfortable at this point. Face-off at the near circle, the Pittsburgher Emily Gallagher, joined by Alexander. Nema picks up the puck, leaves it to the point. Winterberg back in, Nema crashing the net along the right side of the goal line, bothered by Sosek, couldn't find a clean shot. Loyola clears, Cullen steadies. Crittenden. Stretch pass does not connect with Dubin. And this will be an icing with 4:40 to go in the first. Face-off was to Cullen's left. Won by Gallagher, advanced by Dubin. Here's a 3-on-2 for the Hens. Kendall Dubin gets around one defender. Net front feed. Nima couldn't redirect it cleanly at the top of the crease. Dubin holds the point. To Nima again. Back to Kendall Dubin it goes. Nima shot top of the right circle. Was popped up into the air. Recovered by Gallagher. Loose puck tracked down by Carlson net front. And worked back the other way, where again Cullen will cover for a pause in action with 4:05 to go in period number 1. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Final 4 of the first period. Delaware 2, Loyola of Maryland 0. Busey, shot, score! Corey Busey tracks down a loose puck after it was misplayed and turns it into a third Delaware goal. Here it comes again. Challenged at the blue line. Busey beats the defender. Finds space stick side. That makes it 3-0 Hens. That goal came at 16:15 in the first. And the sophomore gets her 5th of the year. A Delaware goal! Her 5th of the season! Scored by number 33, Corey Busey! Assisted by number 6, Olivia Hootie! Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 15 seconds in the first period. Busey's 5th from Hootie at 16:15. 2-on-2 the other way. Chasing the puck in Durham, couldn't get a clean shot. Puck swatted to the near corner smartly by Morgan Cullen, who's had an awfully light workload here in the first period. Only 2 legitimate shots on goal. A couple clears she's directed away, but in the discretion of the off-ice officials, those were not recorded as shots on goal. Pittinello generates a 2-on-1. Deeks passed another defender, but lost her shot lane. Stays with the puck. Kelly trailed her in. Rosenthal loses her footing below the goal, also loses the puck. It's corralled by Abigail Carlson, but not cleared. The other 9, Emma Chaffee, held the zone. Long shot sticked away by Lunder. Once again to the far wall. That the 26th Delaware shot of the afternoon. Inside the final 2 minutes of the first period. Hens with a 3-0 lead. And a pause in play with 1:47 to go in this first period. Delaware offside. We had the delayed offside, I know that, but must have been a shot on goal or some such otherwise. Looked like there was a shot on goal that ended in, but because play was offside, it does not count. There was no goal as play was offside. Hope Chuck and Cody don't mind me speaking on their behalf. We'll get absolute confirmation for you during the intermission. Anyway, 90 seconds to go here in the first period, which has been dominated by Delaware. As you see, the shot's 26-2 in the Hens' favor. Winterberg recovers the puck, beat Theodore to it by a half step, changes direction, tries to line up a shot from the left dot, did not get stick on puck from 20 feet out. Pittinello tied up in the far corner. Under duress, couldn't maintain control for Delaware. Durham couldn't gain. Back to Pittinello it goes. 1 minute remaining in the period. Une minute restant dans la période. Liebman tries to slow up Carlson up the near boards. Carlson works the puck as far as center, where Winterberg recovers for the Hens. Advances through the neutral territory to Pittinello. Pittinello, in trying to get past Carlson, dumps the puck into the far corner, couldn't chase it down, held by Crittenden. Nearly swatted free by Durham. Thrown in again, this time by Kelly, but that shot was batted up into the air. 27 Delaware shots on goal now. 3 of them have gotten past Grace Lunder to give the Hens the 3-0 advantage. And a body check signaled by Chuck Bolnick. We'll send Emily Gallagher to the infraction chamber. And we'll send the Hens to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. With 15.7 seconds to go in the first period of this 3-0 contest. Delaware penalty assessed to number 13, Emily Gallagher. 2 minutes for body checking. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 45 seconds in the first period. Gallagher 2 for body checking at 19:45. Through one period, the score, your Delaware Blue Hens 3, Loyola Maryland Greyhounds 0. We'll take a break here on Delaware Hockey Night as the teams retreat to their dressing rooms. Second period action coming up through 20 minutes. Goals from Hootie, Nima, and Busey give Delaware a 3-0 lead over Loyola.
Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com.
welcome back to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Through one at Delaware Hockey Night headquarters, Joe Sindoni, assistant producer and videographer, our technical director for this game is primetime Mark McClure. So we've got Broadway and primetime in the house here on this Saturday, and you'll hear from Mark a little bit later on this afternoon too. Zone cleared by Delaware. It was Bonfilio who did. Recovering at the Loyola blue line, Durham works the puck on forward. Thrown across ice from Theodore, chased down by Alexander. Couldn't get to the puck in the far corner of the Delaware end before Olivia Hootie, one of the 3 Blue Hens goal scorers, was able to get to it and once again clear just beyond center with a minute elapsed in the second period of this 3-0 hockey game. Nima lost her footing trying to generate time and space. She was challenged just inside her own line by Durham, who dumps the puck into the near corner, centers it. It sails beyond the reach of Bonfilio and Astrid Chase, who posted up net front. Long shot, tipped aside by Cullen. That was held in at the point by Sosik left side. She caroms the puck around below the goal to the near half wall, where Chase was canceled out. Long shot from Theodore. Sticked away by Cullen. And brought back the other direction now by Courtney Marino in a 2-on-2. Across to Nima. No shot there. It would have gone wide if not for the actions of Grace Lunder. So the Delaware shot tally stays at 27. And the Gallagher penalty has expired. Breakout pass the other way from Theodore, mishandled by Chase just above the Delaware blue line, recovered by Texan Paige Winterberg. Thrown off the far board, swatted in by Sosik, crashing in to hold the left point, but now muscled free by Corey Busey, advanced to Pittinello up the left wing wall. Pittinello comes in from the corner. Centering feed resulted in a Sam Schultz shot, which was turned aside by Lunder for the first Delaware shot of the period, and play halted due to an icing. Hens on the attack. Winterberg from down the pipe. Denied once again. By Lunder. Holding on for the pause in play. Face off at the far dot. Maintained by the Hens. A little bit of a tech issue there. Heard a little bit of a hum that we had to attend to, so apologies for the pause in the commentary while we turned our attention to the audio quality in arena. Here comes Winterberg, back in, up the right dots. Tries to set up Pittinello net front, but that shot bothered. Puck rolls back deep into the Delaware end where Sidney Schreck is challenged by Alexander. Alexander strips the puck from the Delaware defender. Dubin tries to muscle it on through neutral territory and does. Here's a 2-on-0 for the Hens. Kendall Dubin with Pittinello. Cross slot pass, shot stopped by Lunder. And held on to with 4 minutes gone here in the second period of a 3-0 hockey game. Delaware maintaining the advantage, and they've got themselves an attacking zone faceoff coming. The 2-0 failed to connect, but a good setup to continue the momentum awaits. Emily Gallagher centering the third line today. Pushes the puck in below the goal off the draw, corralled by Dubin working the far half boards. Dubin shoots through traffic, that wide. Puck caroms off the near corner to the half wall where Schreck steps up, but gives the puck away to Sullivan. Held in ultimately. Looking shot was Chaffee, but it sailed wide too. This puck is cleared. There is no icing against Loyola of Maryland. As Chuck Bolnick rules the puck was playable by Chaffee, and she does. Nima changes direction. Gets easily past 1-2 defenders, maintaining possession and control all the way through the neutral zone, right up until the Loyola of Maryland blue line, where Carlson stood up the progress of Nima. Drop pass from Dubin back to Nima. In net front, Gallagher couldn't finish. Making the save there was Lunder, sealing off the near corner of the Loyola goal. Dubin gets rung up for interference. Five minutes and 4 seconds into the second period. So Delaware will head to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. For the first time here in the second period. Delaware trash can cleaning comes right to your driveway and kills over 99% of the harmful bacteria and germs that accumulate in your trash and recycling bins with high-pressure hot water jets, sanitizing and disinfecting your bins and keeping your home and family healthy. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 21, Kendall Dubin, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes 4 seconds in the second period. Dubin, 2 for interference at 5:04. Shorthanded opportunity. The shot from Olivia Hootie was stick-checked off its target, so never made it on net. Puck brought out by the other number 6, Sophia Theodore and Loyola Green. Pinched into an opening that wasn't there just beyond the Delaware blue line by Hootie. And the Hens once again clear as we come to the 6-minute mark of the second period. Delaware looking to pad a 3-0 lead further. Schultz tries to flip it back to Marino, but loses the zone. Corralled by Bonfilio as the Hens regroup in neutral territory. Sam Schultz with space up the center. Walks the puck in amid a trio of Loyola defenders. She's angled to the near wall by Alexander. Bonfilio holds. Back to Schultz it comes, tied up in the near corner. Back high, Bonfilio's shot blocked off the stick of Alexander. Marino, under duress, recovers the puck, drop past Bonfilio again. Shot tipped away off the toe of the stick of Lunder to the corner, and once again cleared. This will come back an icing against Loyola with 15 seconds left in the one-woman advantage. Face-off coming to Lunder's left. Morgan Thrush on up front with Corey Busey. They crash forward. Crittenden holding down the back end with Winterberg as the quartet of Blue Hens continue to keep the heat on despite being down in terms of on-ice strength. Dubin penalty in its entirety has been killed off. So Delaware 2 for 2 on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. And they're 1 for 2 on the Colonial Motors power play. Their first of 3 goals came off the stick of Olivia Hootie, 4:45 in, followed up by a Julia Nema chance just 50 seconds later. And then Corey Busey to recap what happened in the first, with the third Delaware goal off the Hootie assist at 16:15. Even under the penalty kill, this game's been all Delaware from the get-go. Icing again. This time against the Blue Hens. The face-off goes back into the Hens zone. Looks like it will be at the far circle, though. To the right of Morgan Cullen, who stopped all 4 shots she's faced this afternoon. Walking toward the cage was Sullivan, but Theodore, after winning the faceoff, couldn't connect with her. Shaw holds the left point. Crittenden and Sullivan trying to box out in the net front area, but the puck sails to the near half wall, where Busey advanced it to Thrush, on further to McFadden. Puck rolls below the Loyola goal line, shoveled back the other way by Sosik. Pushing through up the wall was Mackenzie Kelly to keep the Delaware attack alive. Schreck swats the puck off her backhand into the slot, volleyed back the other direction by Theodore, and now walked up the left boards by Chaffee, chipped beyond the reach of Sullivan and in. And this will be another icing against Loyola with 11:21 to go in period number 2. Another attacking zone draw for the Hens, but Gallagher was overpowered off the dot by Theodore, as the puck was played by Theodore directly off the faceoff. It's not an icing. Here's a 2-on-2 for Delaware. Kelly down the pipe tries to snipe one. Puck held on to for the stoppage by Grace Lunder. If you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit Delaware Trash Can Cleaning today to schedule your first cleaning. 11:02 left in the second period. Delaware with a 3-0 lead, but they're forced back to their own blue line to recover the puck after being overpowered in the near circle faceoff. Durham keeps her footing, gives the puck away. Gallagher tried to turn it into a close range one-timer, but didn't get a good line on the shot at all. Theodore lofts this puck as far as the Delaware blue line. It rolls to a halt where Chaffee works it on up the middle, shoveled by either Gallagher or Kelly. They were both there together. In below the Loyola goal line once again, and here come the Greyhounds racing up ice near side. Theodore's shot from long range, top of the right circle, bounces off the end boards. It's tied up in the corner, and the two-a-side scrum goes the way of the Hens, where Green advances the puck up the right wall to Courtney Marino. Back to Green it comes, swatted away from her control, picked up by Chase, and brought in through neutral territory, where the Greyhounds will try to set up a 2-on-2. Chase lumbers through the slot, tried to dish the puck off to Emma Alexander, but her pass was offline and intercepted by Hootie for the Hens. 3-on-2 for Delaware. Hootie accelerates, angle to the right wall by Carlson, making a beeline for the net was Green, but the puck never got there. Marino trailing the play. Couldn't overpower Durham. However, Bonfilio, trailing from further astern, maintains Delaware possession, looks for the wraparound, but she's canceled out behind the cage by Durham. Durham drives Bonfilio to the back wall. Puck lay loose now, recovered by Bonfilio. She changes direction to gain some space. Hootie mishandled the point, was drawn back into the neutral zone. Delaware will regroup. We're inside the 11-minute mark now. Now we're inside the 11-minute mark of the second period. Delaware 3, Loyola of Maryland 0. This puck is trapped once again by Grace Lunder, giving us a chance to catch our collective breath with 8:53 to go in the second period. Make it 8:52. As technical director Mark McClure recalibrates the clock. Mark, our intern here with us for the last couple months at Delaware Hockey Night. And you know what? We need to sing Mark's praises because he's just done a bang-up job from videography to play-by-play commentary. And this weekend we're getting him in on the technical director's desk as well to give him the most well-rounded experience we can as he wraps up his studies this year at the University of Maryland. Yeah, he's a Terps fan, but you know what? That's all right. We can't all be perfect. I mean, some of us say Zed after all, so can any of us be perfect? You had to be here for that one. Close range shot from Crittenden, held on to by Lunder. She holds for the stoppage with 7:55 to go in the second. Schultz off the draw, plays the puck below the Loyola goal, brought out by Marino near side, held by Schreck. No, it isn't. It was kicked from blue line to blue line by Theodore. Recovered by Chaffee, trailing back into Delaware territory nearly, delayed offside. Pitnello had to put on the brakes, tagged back up. Now could pursue the puck, but that gave the Greyhounds just a little bit of an advantage time-wise. Unfortunately for them, Anna Soslik didn't react quickly enough to turn action from left to right, and the Hens once again recover in neutral territory with 7:13 to go in the second period. Their 3-0 lead has not grown at any point here in the second period. Solid goaltending from Grace Lunder. She's been peppered with shots, 37 of them, but she has saved 34 of same. So for the Hens, high quantity, but a wide range of quality in terms of shots. And largely for them, an extended game of keep away. But in the win-loss department, that served them well so far this year. Centering pass backhanded from harm's way by Sosik, with the long change in effect in the second period. They've got to hustle to get the change. They do. Meanwhile, a stretch pass to Dubin results in a one-on-one, make it a one-on-two. Kendall shoots from the top of the left circle. Puck caught and held by Lunder for save number 35 of the day. Face-off will come at the near circle of the Loyola of Maryland zone, meeting Gallagher. For the draw was Mary Sullivan. Gallagher leaves it back to Bonfilio at the point. Thrown into the slot by Gallagher from the half wall. Nima couldn't track the puck down. She was canceled out by a pair of Greyhound defensewomen clogging the slot. Nima driven to the far corner, maintains the puck, tries to stick handle out of harm's way, gets knocked off her feet as she collides with Carlson. Holding the point was Olivia Hootie. Long-range shot, stick checked into the atmosphere, never made it to the crease. Bonfilio tracks down the puck, shoots from an awkward angle, that blocked high. Once again by Lunder. Save number 36. Working below the goal is Thrush. To Nima in the corner. Puts one on a tee and it's in! Julia Nima gets her second. And it's 4-0 Hens. We'll watch the development here. Thrush below the goal. Leaves the puck to Nima. Shot looked like it took an awkward bounce. Maybe a tip from Dubin, I'm not sure. We'll get the official word from the off-ice officials momentarily. That goal comes at 14:37. And it's 4-0 Hens. As Nima pots her second of the game, and there's another! This one Thrush all the way right off the draw. Rapid fire offensive productivity from Delaware. They get one for the thumb. Here's Thrush again. Tracked down the puck below the goal, brought it out to the right dot. And a hard wrister from there makes this a 5-0 hockey game off the feed from Bonfilio. A Delaware goal, her 7th of the season, scored by number 12, Julia Nima. Assisted by number 22, Morgan Thrush. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 37 seconds in the second period. Nima's 7th second of the game from Thrush at 14:37. Delaware goal, her 4th of the season, scored by number 22, Morgan Thrush. Assisted by number 14, Mia Bonfilio. Time of Delaware's 5th goal, 14:52 in the second period. Thrush's 4th from Bonfilio came at 14:52. So with that, Delaware extended their lead in a matter of 15 seconds from 3-0 to 5-0. The uphill battle for the Greyhounds just got that more daunting. The centering pass from Pardo was intercepted by Mia Bonfilio. She's got time and space and a one-on-one. She was angled to the near corner by Sosik on the back check. Centers the puck to Bussi. Across to Gallagher, brought around Winterberg, long shot, blocked before the top of the crease. Corralled by Kelly. Held in by Winterberg at the left point. Off her backhand. She works the puck into the slot again. High chance from Crittenden, sails wide. Bounces off the backboards. Brought down by Carlson. And cleared from deep in Loyola territory. No icing here as Winterberg corrals the puck 10 feet before the Delaware goal line. Throws this one off the near boards, race on for it. Icing waved off just the same. Sosek had plenty of time to play the puck, and she does. Below her own goal, stepping up to maintain for the Hens, Mackenzie Kelly at the far half wall. Rolls it back behind the cage once again. Batted out by Sullivan up the near side. Contested at the point. Pardo putting the pressure on Winterberg. Green gets a secondary shot off after her first chance was ill-timed and ill-placed. Winterberg again lofts the puck from neutral ice in over the Loyola blue line. Picked clean by Durham. Walked back to center this way, but she's stripped of the puck by Schultz. Down to the final 2 minutes now of the second period. Hens 5, Greyhounds 0. Stretch pass up the middle from blue line to blue line finds Alexander, but she's angled by Crittenden to the far corner. Alexander tries to walk in through the slot, pickpocketed by Marino. Sosek maintains at the far point of the Delaware end, rather. Rosenthal. Not a good angle on the pass intended for Marino, but Marino's got time and space to pick up the puck. She tries to walk it in from the bottom of the left circle, hustling to catch up with her. Alexander breaks up that chance. The Crittenden follow-up shot right down the pipe from 30 feet was blocked away by Lunder. Rebound contested below the goal, and now Durham will try to bring it out up the left side. Gets some help of 4 from Alexander, but Winterberg maintains the point right in front of the Delaware bench. 1 minute remaining in the period. Une minute restant dans la période. Rosenthal coming through the slot got tied up in beltway traffic. Durham did well to clog up the slot and minimize any Delaware opportunities on that exchange. Down to the final 35 seconds of the second period. Hens 5, Greyhounds 0. The Pittsburgher Emily Gallagher chips the puck off the near boards at her own blue line beyond the reach of Durham, accelerates in, drop pass at the half wall. Marino through the slot. Dubin reached for the puck, couldn't get her stick on it, chases down the puck just below the far dot, turns, wrist shot was off its target. Puck comes all the way back to the Delaware blue line, recovered by Schreck, advanced up the middle to Emily Gallagher, trying to catch Loyola unawares. Ricochets off the far boards to Dubin, last second shot, not on a good line, and the second period comes to its conclusion. Through 2 periods, the score, Delaware 5, Loyola 0. We'll take a break here on Delaware Hockey Night. 40 minutes in the books. A pair of rapid-fire goals in the 15th minute from Nima and Thrush extend the Hens' lead to a full handful. And we'll take you to the second intermission break on Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by 412 Communications.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins on our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at FirstStateIceHockey.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
40 minutes in the books. We're back on Delaware Hockey Night. Mark McClure and Joe Sindoni holding down the fort behind the scenes. James Witherite flying solo on the air. And through 40 minutes of play, The Delaware Blue Hens have built up a 5-0 lead. Over the Loyola of Maryland Greyhounds. Delaware Hockey Night brought to you by our very dear sponsors, 412 Communications, providing media solutions for small businesses. Limestone Pension Associates, working directly with you or your firm to design and administer a qualified retirement plan. First State Ice Hockey, one state, one goal. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, promoting healthy living in homes throughout Delaware. And Colonial Motors, celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry here in the First State. Third period set to get underway from Fred Rust Arena. As the bench conferences start to break up. Dubin, Nima, Gallagher on up front for the Hens, along with Bonfilio and Hootie to get this third period started. So the third will begin as the second ends. Third begins, Gallagher and Theodore. Took the draw. Emily Gallagher chases the puck to the near boards in the neutral zone. Rolls it in deep behind the Loyola goal. Loyola of Maryland, of course, if you're just joining us in their away green sweaters, traveling right to left of the third period. Delaware in their home whites, their conventional home sweaters. For a change here this weekend. They're moving left to right in the third period. Bonfilio on the far half wall. Gets the puck right back from Gallagher. Gallagher again working the corner. Under duress, nearly gave it away to Alexander. Bonfilio could not hold the point. Enough pressure from Alexander forces her back into the neutral zone. But Mia recovers, lofts the puck in up the far wall. Behind the Loyola goal, that gives the Hens an opportunity to get some fresh legs on with a minute behind us here in the third period. Schultz tries to pick the top corner, but Lunder makes the save 65 seconds into the period. Face off at the near dot, swatted by the backhand of Schultz into the near wall. Played below the goal by Pittinello. Marino, hassled by Carlson in a race back for the puck near side. Marino leaves it high to Paige Winterberg, but she mishandles the puck at the point. Corrals it, but she was drawn into neutral territory to do so. Feeds it across to Crittenden, tied up in the referee's crease right in front of the off-ice officials. And that puck swatted from our right to our left by Caitlin Cavanaugh. Enables Loyola to work into an attacking position, but unable to maintain possession. Here comes Schultz back up the right wing boards. In over the Loyola line. Drop pass to Courtney Marino. She walked it into the dot. Her stick lifted and the puck swatted out of her reach by Theodore. Shot in, turned aside by Lunder below the net. Schultz recovers. Schultz steadies in the corner. Kept there by Sosek. Crittenden through the slot. Another blocked shot turned to the near corner once again. Schultz gets to it. Leaves it to Winterberg up high. Puck rolls beyond the reach of Paige Winterberg, but with absolutely no pressure on her. She chases it down the length of the ice And the Hens will try to set up a 200-foot attack. Breakout pass finds Cassie McFadden, but she's stonewalled at the Loyola blue line. Carlson turning back the other way. Carlson, angled to the corner by the back-checking Morgan Thrush, failed to maintain control and possession. Moves high to protect the point, had some help from Durham. Loose puck corralled by Cassie McFadden, backhanded out of harm's way, but recovered just beyond red by Carlson, turned back in over the Delaware line. Through the slot comes Emma Alexander, her stick lifted as she tried to get a shot away, and out come the Hens the other direction. A 2-on-2 becomes a 2-on-1. Cross-ice feed from Thrush to Busey results in a 25-foot shot into the pads of Lunder. The third for Delaware so far this period. We are 3.5 minutes into the third. Hens with a commanding 5-0 lead over Loyola of Maryland. Busey in a 1-on-1. Drop pass coming into the zone. Delayed penalty as Thrush draws the trip. Hens to the Colonial Motors power play, 3:41. Into the third period. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Loyola of Maryland penalty assessed to number 13, Victoria Durham. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 41 seconds of the third period. Durham 2 for tripping at 3:41. Delaware 1 for 2 on the power play so far this afternoon. Their first goal came off the stick of Olivia Hootie at 4:45. With the one-woman advantage, there was a long shot from Hootie, working high in the zone, turned aside by Lunder. Back to Hootie it comes. She splits defenders, walks into the slot. Her shot from 15 feet blocked off Sosak's skate. Marino with a chance now. That a blocked shot as well, directed, this time by Theodore to the near corner, held in by Schultz. Worked high to Hootie. Schultz centering pass off the toe of Marino's stick, maintained for Delaware by Bonfilio, working the far boards. Nima completes the complement of power play attackers for the Hens as we reach the 5-minute mark of the third period. Hootie's shot nearly directed by Nima. In for a 6th, but outstretching that right leg, Lunder makes the save. Follow-up chance, Schultz walking through the slot. Threw one right into Lunder's leg pads. And after controlling the rebound, the Greyhounds force play back to the Delaware blue line, but in comes Bonfilio again. 20 seconds to go on the power play. 14:35 to go in regulation. Delaware with a 5-0 lead. Here comes Olivia Hootie again up the right wing wall, up the right wing boards. Circles below the goal. Backdoor feed, nobody home. Bonfilio protects center point. Here's Rosenthal coming in. Centering feed, Pittinello, no! Puck trapped by Lunder with 14 and change to go. In the third period, that her 48th save of the afternoon. This face-off will come to the left of Lunder, who granted most of her saves have been of the textbook variety, but she does have an even 4 dozen of them to her credit. Winterberg launches the puck in from the right point, and a stick save from Lunder gives her 49. The game plan this season from Delaware has been much like voting in Chicago is storied to be anyway. As the joke goes, vote early and often. Not a commentary of politics in Cook County, but merely a relay of how the Hens have built up an 82-6 scoring advantage over their adversaries this season. 54 shots so far today, 92 the last time these Blue Hens took the ice. That in an 8-0 victory over Towson at Iceworks a couple weeks ago. Thrush plays the puck up the far wall from below the goal, advanced by Busey. 5/6 the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Carlson played the puck, but a failed breakout pass. She tried to find Astrid Chase, was intercepted by Morgan Thrush. Clogging up the attacking slot amply to force the turnover, but not sufficiently enough to generate a scoring chance. Busey centering feed beyond the reach of Kelly through the high slot. Puck rolls to the near half wall, where it's tied up by two aside. Comes back to Busey, backhand shot. Kicked away by Lunder. And an icing gives us a pause in play with 12:44 to go in regulation. Operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, First State Ice Hockey is the new leader for youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about their individual development program, as well as classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams at firststateicehockey.com. 5-0 the Delaware lead, 12:44 to go on the clock. And an attacking zone face-off won by Thrush to keep the Hens in the Loyola end. Shot, it appeared off the stick of Schreck, popped up into the air by Lunder. Puck contested in the slot, off the rebound, walked now by Loyola's Victoria Durham up the left side. Odd woman rush 2-on-1. Puck thrown forward, Chase couldn't track it down. And the Hens recover in their end. Corey Busey, mid-zone, pushes the puck up the far boards, but it's turned back the other direction by Loyola's Carlson ahead toward Pardo, but she was stonewalled at the Delaware line. Recovered again by Chase. She's slowed up by Schreck just upon gaining the Delaware zone along the far boards. Stretch pass up the middle. Finds Liebman, but she's stripped of the puck just after gaining the Loyola line by Carlson. Carlson collides with Gallagher. They both pop up on their feet. Emma Liebman tries to stick handle her way into a 2-on-1, now does after momentarily mishandling the puck. Gallagher joined her but couldn't field the cross ice pass to the top of the left circle. So this puck sails back into the Delaware zone with 11:20 to go in the third period. Hens 5, Greyhounds 0. Hootie out of her zone, carries the puck beyond center red. It's poked to the far boards, backhanded in deep. This rolls below the goal, where Gallagher absorbs almost a shoulder check, not quite. Despite checking being illegal in the women's game, there is plenty of contact. Legal pinching and angling does take place. So be sure not to misinterpret no checking for no contact. Certainly not the case. These are some tough athletes. Hootie crashing the net, slowed up by a pair of Greyhound defenders. The counterattack is headed by Sophia Theodore up the left wall. She finds herself in traffic in the Delaware end, and here comes Pitnello. No, she doesn't. Marino was offside. 10:14 to go in regulation. Hens offside, so what was nearly a 2-on-0 is wiped out. And the face-off will come just above the Loyola of Maryland blue line, with just over half the period remaining. Schultz left the puck for Crittenden, who slammed it in from just beyond red. Chased down by Marino. Her backdoor feed attempt to Pittinello was broken up by the stick of Sosek. Jess Pittinello working the far corner now. Packed that below the goal. Double teamed in the near corner. Baldwin jumps out of the way. Make sure he stays out of action. Abigail Crittenden. Cross ice feed just inside the line. The Winterberg shot. Saved by Lunder. Recording her 52nd save of the afternoon. Delayed penalty coming up. It will be against Loyola of Maryland. Extra attacker is on. Centering feed intended for Marino was broken up. Possession and control gained by Julia Pardo. And the Delaware Blue Hens, after drawing another tripping minor, once again Victoria Durham heading to the sin bin, are headed to the Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. You know what to do. Head to one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations, Townsend, Smyrna, or Camden, or browse their vast inventory of pre-owned cars, perfect for every purpose and budget imaginable, online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Loyola of Maryland penalty, assist to number 13, Victoria Durham. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 41 seconds in the third period. Durham, 2 for tripping at 10:41. Of the 4 Loyola penalties to this point, Durham has served 3 of them, all for tripping. Curious point. Dubin finds space up the right dots to work out of the zone, accelerates enough to get 2 Greyhound defenders behind her. Loyola catches up now on the PK. Winterberg leaves the puck to Gallagher. Chaffee trailing the play comes in to handle the point duties. Dubin shoots from 40 feet. A line drive into the glove of Lunder, who holds for a pause in play with 8:23 to go. Make that 8:22 to go in the third period. Colonial Motors is celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry in Central Delaware, and they feature a vast array of pre-owned cars perfect for every purpose and budget. Visit their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Schultz takes the draw at the opposite dot from where we are situated in the press box. Wins the face-off under duress. Pittinello finds Bonfilio, long shot, caught and held by Lunder for another pause in the action. Pittinello, Marino one-timer from the right dot into the pads of Lunder. Marino gets her own rebound, leaves the puck to Julia Nema behind the cage. Back it comes to the right corner. Marino centering feed. Schultz, Marino backhand. No, that's not in, and it's covered up by Lunder lunging to cover for the pause with 7:53 to go in regulation. Face-off occurred to the left of Lunder. Loyola clogging up the net front area, forces play to the far side, where Schultz leaves it to Bonfilio at the point. Back to Schultz it goes. Nema posting up behind the net. Marino's net front, puck is loose in front. A scrum surrounds Lunder, but her glove falls over the puck. And we've got another pause in play with 7:25 to go in regulation. 6 seconds to go on the Durham penalty. And the Hens with a comfortable 5-0 lead, but no further advances in that department here in the third. sometimes the words just evade you. Pittinello denied from long range with 7:13 to go in regulation. Face-off will come to the left of Lunder. 63 Delaware shots, Loyola has only mustered 5. Sheer domination from the Hens in just about every element of the game. Thrust shot from the right dot, stick checked off its line. Durham causing the disruption there. Chaffee shot, blocked from high by Theodore. Rosenthal collides with Durham on a race for the puck right in front of the Loyola bench. They both get back on their feet, none the worse for wear. The centering feed the other direction. Carlson it was after her momentum took her out of the play. I believe it was Carlson. Resulted in a turnover and a fast break. Results in an attacking zone face-off for the Hens after Lunder makes her 59th save of the afternoon. Face off to the right of Lunder. Every now and then we just open up the ambient mic and let you listen in during the stoppages. The traditional hockey atmosphere lives on at Fred Rust Arena. Nima in the far corner. Centers to Gallagher. Mishandled the puck briefly in the high slot. Recovers at the far half wall. Leaves it back to Julia Nima once again through traffic. Nima turns, shot, score! Nima gets the hat trick and she goes bar down to do it. It is 6-0 Delaware. Nima travels through the slot, gets past 2 defenders, and wrists it home. To make this a 6-0 hockey game. Assist from Kendall Dubin. On Nima's third of the afternoon. A Delaware goal! Her 8th of the season and 3rd of the game, scored by number 12, Julia Nima. Assisted by number 21, Kendall Dubin. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 2 seconds in the 3rd period. Nima's 8th of the season, 3rd of the game from Dubin at 14:02. Another pause in play as a long shot is steadied and held by Lunder. Face-off will come at the far dot of the Loyola zone with 5:11 remaining in regulation. Hootie holds center point, shoots, scores. There's the extra point. Olivia Hootie from just inside the blue line. Makes it 7-0 Hens. We'll give you another look. All the space in the world over Lunder's glove. And the Delaware domination continues. Second of the afternoon for her. An assist earlier as well. A Delaware goal! Her third of the season and second of the game, scored by number 6, Olivia Hootie. Assisted by number 33, Corey Busey. And number 14, Mia Bonfilio. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 56 seconds in the third period. Hootie from Busey and Bonfilio at 14:56. Delaware penalty assist to number 33, Corey Busey, 2 minutes for slashing. That penalty at 15 minutes, 28 seconds in the third period. Busey 2 for slashing at 15:28. So the Blue Hens are on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill, but keeping the attack alive, and turns out this a double minor. It's 4 minutes were put on the penalty clock here at Fred Rust. We're getting the particulars from the off-ice officials right now. Once we've got them, we'll pass them along to you. Shot from Bonfilio. Stopped by Lunder. 3:47 remaining in the contest. A 7-0 Delaware lead. On the shoulders of a couple in particular. Julia Nima with 3, Olivia Hootie with 2, 1 each from Morgan Thrush and Corey Busey. So we saw the slash. We did not see what the second Delaware penalty was. But the 62nd Grace Lunder save gives us a pause in play with 3 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in regulation. As the Hens will coast to their 13th win in as many tries this season. They've got Maryland on tap tomorrow. Game time 3:30 here at Fred Rust Arena. We will not have that game on Delaware Hockey Night. We will, however, have the 2021 finale on DHN Radio, maybe on DHN TV, depends on infrastructure and logistics, as the Hens will take on the Rowan Profs at Hollydale. That a late game, 10:15, the published start time next Saturday. We'll be there in some form or another to bring you the Blue Hens finale of 2021. First minor was killed off. Second begins. And Winterberg, behind her own goal, tries to carry the puck out for Delaware, does as far as the Loyola blue line. Sosik recovers, works up as far as the edge of the Delaware zone. Long shot from there. Not a particularly deliberate one. Sticked aside by Cullen. Here comes Jess Pittinello in a one-on-one. Pittinello angled outside the far dot by Sosek, forced to wrap around behind the cage. We're inside the final 2 minutes of the contest. Pittinello ricochets the puck to the left point, held by Paige Winterberg. Through Pittinello's legs, she tries to connect with Gallagher. That puck knocked free by Sosek the other way. Recovered just inside the Delaware line by Abigail Crittenden. Back in come the Greyhounds. Pittinello tries to clear her zone, but it's slowed up by Pardo. Final 35 seconds of the Boosie double minor. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Un minute restant dans la période. And the final 60 seconds of play are now upon us as well. Puck cleared, there's no icing here. As Bonfilio lets that one go from end to end, lunging. Abigail Carlson tried to play the puck, couldn't. Into neutral territory it comes, corralled by Kendall Dubin, thrown off the near glass. Beyond the reach of Carlson, in behind the Loyola goal. Final half minute now. And the feet have been taken off the respective accelerators at this point. Is Chaffee back in her zone. Tries to clear the puck, batted down in midair inside the Delaware line. Recovered by Chaffee amid traffic near side. Played back to Thrush below the goal. And the game has reached its conclusion. The final score, Delaware Blue Hens 7, Loyola Greyhounds 0. Three goals from Julia Nima, 2 from Olivia Hootie. And an easy afternoon in net for Morgan Cullen. A 7-shot shutout lifts her to 8-0-0. That'll do it for the first leg of our DHN Saturday triple header. When we come back at 4:45 p.m., it'll be the men's Division I team's turn as they look to complete a weekend sweep against Stony Brook. For technical director Mark McClure, videographer Joe Sindoni, this is James Witherite thanking you for your company this afternoon. We'll be back in just over an hour's time with the rematch of the Blue Hens and the Seawolves. That'll be up next here on DHN.
At 412communications.com.